institution. So there is Cool Television. Cool Television is a subsidiary of the Citycom Media LIBERIA Incorporated situated in Queensbridge City. My name is Emmanuel, Editor-in-Chief. I'm behind the camera is the Deputy Production Director, Sakando, and we are here with the leadership of the Alumni Association of the Moruo Vocational Training Center. Today is Tuesday, the 30th day of September 2025, and today happens to be the 14th graduation exercise of the institution. Moruo Vocational Training Center is a government-run institution. It is controlled by the government of Liberia. It is supervised by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, headed by Councillor Paul Bangaloo. And today we have been the 14th graduation exercise. We came, everything going well, but somewhere down in the line of the program, the program just got disrupted. And when we understand, we investigated, it was that some agreed students who paid $70 for their graduation paraphernalia, they could not get that, and they were not formed part of the graduation. So that caused that dissatisfaction, and it disrupted the program. So before our camera here, it is the leadership of the Alumni Association of the Moruo Vocational Training Center. Welcome to Cool Television.
Thank you so much, and my name is Andrew T. Smith, and these are all of our Alumni Association leadership.
We'll get that. So just name your Alumni Association before we get the trust of the interview. So
the Alumni Association of the NVDC was established in 2017 for the first time since the establishment of the institution. And we have been working so hard to make sure we support the leadership of the NVDC Association through the Ministry of Youth and Sports that is fully sponsored by the government of Liberia. Yeah. So today, as you regularly said, marked the 14th graduation of the NVDC. But unfortunately today something happened that I cannot fully speak to it, but I can speak to you right now as the leadership of the NVDC Alumni Association to say that we were 100% prepared to support the process. And to tell you the truth, indeed the program was disrupted by a few individual students that were kind of aggrieved due to they didn't receive their items. But in the meantime, I can say that indeed from the beginning the program was well organized, but unfortunately at the end of the program we realized that something went wrong. That I cannot speak to it, but as Alumni Association we can say that we are fully prepared to support the NVDC.
Andrew doing injustice to our viewing audience and our large population that you want to speak to the media, but yet instead you admitted that something went wrong that disrupted the 14th graduation exercise, but yet instead you don't want to speak to that. So other people watching you.
Yeah. So what I can say to that is that my honor, because I also serve as the department head of the mechanical at NVDC. So the truth is that the students, of course, they pay their fees, the graduation fees. Some of them paid like yesterday, but unfortunately some of their material was not printed.
How much are we talking about in terms of fees, in terms of amount?
Okay, so the amount paid per student according to our program sheet is $70 United States.
And how many students are you aware on your records that did pay $70 United States?
We have a little over 750 of them that paid that amount. Yes, and as we can speak, I can show the public that 95%, maybe 97.5% of those students receive their packages.
What were the obstacles for the 3% not receiving the graduation paraphernalia?
The director should be the one, because they were the one in front of everything, and those materials, I understand that they were in print, whatever it is, and the guy who's supposed to do the printing fully started printing the material, but unfortunately the material have not yet arrived.
So as an alumni association, what is your view? Because as we stand now, this situation has gone viral. Several online media platforms are reporting, and as the alumni will turn as the backbone of graduate.
Alumni August.
So if a state wants,
what we can,
in the presence of parents, guardians, and even students, what is your opinion to that disruption?
It is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. MVTC, it is our alma mater. For us, the alumni, we are to stand in the interest of our alma mater. Whether you work in administration or not, it is our responsibility to make sure that the interests of the masses, the institution, remain stable and well organized. To speak on the matter, it is you asked a question previously: who take the blame? Administratively, the administrator or the administration of the Monrovia Vocational Training Center are squarely responsible for the purpose. Thank you very much. And we've been on campus as alumni, trying to work as alumni. All of our meeting we heard, and what caused this problem? The problem that today started fearing yesterday from their planning. All of the
you say it was due to poor planning, administrative lapses. And
try
to be specific.
Administrative lapses. Yes, I'm coming to the point. Is that the attire was negotiated to be printed in China, where you have people that graduated from the Monrovia Vocational Training Center, they did graphic eye, and they are employed, they are working. You could have given them the contract, and they have the material printed in China, use the very students from that particular department to use them as intern. You see, that will serve as intern for them, which will build their capacity. But instead of that, you award the contract out of the country. And also, pre-finance the job. You already know that the amount of students that are graduating, at the end of the day, the graduation fee will be paid. But then you decide to collect the money, then before forward A, at the end of the day, most of the students pay. You see, as you can see, most of the students pay, and other people were not able to get their attire up to this morning when we were in the house. If you can see, they have to get a contract to different pricing after the other contract have failed to print it, and even other Monrovia Vocational Training Center, they were a contract to different pricing. At the end of the day, we were in the hall when the materials have been coming from this morning. We have been working. We had to go to them, list some students that have not received their package, and then get it into them. The material came when guests are already been seated. Everybody have been seated to receive their material. We feel that it was a disservice to the institution.
Was there a connect, or was there a collaboration with the administration and the Alumni Association in terms of how to go about this distribution, or how to get the paraphernalia printed?
No. That was strictly administrative. It was on the part of administration.
The station has requested the green citizens and green citizens are in charge.
Okay, I'm Eros Ali.
What's your name?
I'm Eros Ali.
Who are you?
I'm Eros Ali for the Body Fabrication Center, and I also did the Senate.
So there is station here. Why is the station?
There is station because the administration, in collaboration with the Ministry of Human Sport, they fail us. They fail us.
When you say the fail, what's the definition?
Let me give you an example. When it comes to proceeding, the lab proceeding, you understand? If we calculate 1,000 about 70 US, it's 70,000. We shall
let's take it slowly.
Okay.
You have 1,000 graduates?
We have over 1,000.
And then all the fees for the graduation?
The fee for the graduation is $7 US. Each student is to pay $7 US. And then, as an institution, we have about 2,000 plus. And then each student pays 7,000. If you calculate 1,000 by 70, it's about 7,000. Which of course you have to carry channel. 30% of that money, it can pay 30% of that money. It can sew the entire school uniform. But they went and they said Nigerian people did this, Nigerian people did that. Oh, they're hearing. And they came back.
Are you telling me they took the money to empower a different economy?
No, people went and ran over our money. I don't want to say. They ran over our money.
Don't you have a graphic arts department? Yeah.
We have graphic arts department that can do it. Let me give you come example. I'm from the electrical department, also from the running fabrication department. Look at the levels around the campuses. You understand? We as electrical students, we're supposed to be the one to be independent there, the local institution, but they left it. And then you have a graphic art student, and then you left. You say you're going all the way inside to go prepare or school uniform. It's very wrong.
So why now the disruption of the program?
Other students right now, as we speak, they don't have that package. So they swear they decided to get a whole place outside. They started last night. They're continuing right now. I'm Aaron Zeddy.
Thank you. So we have another person here. Good afternoon. Afternoon. We're going to put television. What's your name? Are you attached with the Maroon Vocational Training Center?
My little brother is here.
So you are a parent of a student?
Yeah, I'm a parent of a student.
Are you disappointed that the program was hostile?
Yeah, no, I'm very disappointed because I think it was better for him to be peaceful to have the program done. But now, I think some of us we are feeling bad because of the program the way it's going on.
But there are other students who feel that they pay their money, $7 United States to get graduation paraphernalia, and they are not included in the program. That's the other discussion. What's your take on that?
I think we have an organizer that sharing those uniforms on the school day. So I think it was better for them to go to the organizer and have the phone and say, oh, but we now have our uniform, we are unified to be in the program. So we're not thinking to bring Grumble or
How do you respond to other people who say this started happening since last night? Other people how they pay the money, they do not have the helmet, they do not have the overhaul, they do not have the helmet to form officially part of the graduation. That one precipitated the disruption. How do you respond to other people who say they pay the money nonsense and they are not being captured to receive a paraphernalia?
My brother, even when you pay your money because you know that with the graduation, if you end up
administration. Okay.
So you support the disruption of the graduation?
Yes. Because you will not pay a 70 USD. You will not pay a 70 USD. Then at the end of the day, you're not able to get a material or you be able to get a package. They can excuse that one Nigerian man escaped with the money.
But what is the cause of the package not coming?
It's not the story.
Yeah, that's the story they gave us yesterday. That means the time saying one Nigerian man escaped with the money. So they just had to call up.
But who are told that these souvenirs came from China?
If you look at this material, my brother, it's not from China, it's from right in Liberia here. Because by the time you go press it, the president change the radio or erase it.
So don't the Maroon Vocational Training Center have a graphic art department that could do this?
They have graphic art department here.
Are you discouraged that the administration could not empower the graphic art department?
Very discouraged. Because of the delay of this thing, the reason why they postponed the graduation for 1 month. The graduation would have been last month on the 28th, but it postponed to today because of the same material business. Then to our utmost of everyone not able to get.
Your name again?
Roland A. Bobo.
From which department?
From the electrical department.
So that is Roland A. Bobo, a student from the electrical department of the Maroon Vocational Training Center. Right here, the 14th graduation exercise of the Maroon Vocational Training Center got disrupted. Tension, there is chaos because more than 500 students who pay $70 United States in this harsh economy could not get the graduation paraphernalia. And that was the issue. You know, graduation is a very memorable day. You want to be in your graduation gown, you want to have a diploma, you want to have your graduation paraphernalia to take picture for memory. So more than 600 students who paid the $7 United States could not get the graduation paraphernalia. So we came here to provide our professional coverage to the program, and out of a sudden, while the program was ongoing, and we saw a disruption, the breaking chairs, and the only government official that was here that we know about is the Deputy Minister for Technical Vocational Education, Natl. He had to be risked away. I use the word risked away because his life was partially in the danger. Because angry students went for him, and as I understand that he was even here last year to try to put the situation under control.
small rate job. So small rate job, where coming from? Tona, is that coming? Oh, in Picano? So where you are going?
I'll go in the market for the grandma.
She will lawyer. You are going to grandma in the market?
Yeah.
For to do what then?
Also, grandma said you're going to love brown money. When she bring the poor in jail. So you follow behind all over the money?
Grandma won't go.
So where didn't they even to the hotel?
Grandma lied to Grandma had a kiss somewhere. Grandma go live it to Tamanawa, the grandma's nails, pulling, let a mobile sow come to my sit at sea.
So I didn't bring you on the road now. You know the horror?
I was going to get up.
Oh, you are not the horror first time you are coming, but now you know the horror again. You know your man number? Where your money? Alice, then your partner? Huh? Oh, okay. All right. Small Rachel. Is your name again? Small Rachel. So Small Rachel, where are you coming from? Tona, is that Ghana? Oh, in Ghana? So where are you going?
I'll go in the market for the grandma.
You're going to grandma in the market?
Yeah.
For to do what then? Also, grandma said you're going to love brown money. When she bring the poor in jail. So you follow behind all over the money?
Grandma won't go.
So where didn't they even to the hotel?
Grandma lied to Grandma had a kiss somewhere. Grandma go live it to Tamanawa, the grandma's nails, pulling, let a mobile sow come to my sit at sea.
So I didn't bring you on the road now. You know the horror?
I was going to get up.
Oh, you are not the horror first time you are coming, but now you know the horror again. You know your man number? Where your money? Alice, then your partner? Huh? Oh, okay. All right.
Mr. President.
So, Mr. President, I'm Warriors Himpan and report for Warriors Himpan and I report for DNS Liberia. Let me first say welcome back. Through your address at the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, you mentioned about the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Code for Liberia and pleaded for support from global partners. Are you still hopeful that the War and Economic Crimes Code will come to reality?
Welcome back, Mr. President. Good to see you. My name is Desmond Nguyen and I report for Democracy Watch newspaper. Mr. President, while addressing the United Nations General Assembly 80th section, you said Liberia has been elected on the Security Council as a non-permanent member, but you also said the seat is for Africa. Do you care to bring up... Thank you, Mr. President. Welcome back, Mr. President. Good to see you. My name is Desmond Nguyen, and I report for Democracy Watch newspaper. Mr. President, while addressing
Jerry, put your hand down. Put your hand. My man. Your hand. Put your hand down. Just the hand small.
So you saw the president being welcomed also by chiefs and elders here, and they are all from different counties, and they came at the airport to welcome the president and the First Lady Katumu Yatabuakai. So folks,